Hey, you're listening to the SBC. I'm SB, see? I figured Shadowboltscast is kind of a mouthful, so I'm going to try this for a little bit. Anyway, this is going to be a bolts and brief, since there's not too much that's happened between now and last time. But I do want to keep on my promise of doing a bi-weekly podcast for the group now. Group-wise, February 1st is hit, so now everybody has to do an application to join the group. This is to weed out people that really shouldn't have been with us to begin with. You know, people that just don't take the group or the game as seriously as the rest of us do. I've had so many people I've actually had to kick out, since they're under level 20 or 30, and they join the group and log in maybe once or twice in their first week, and then 30 days later, 35 days later, 2 months later, it's clear that they are not coming back. So, I've had to go and just clear things out. It's a new year. It's a new start. We're going to build up. We're going to be great. And I have full faith in all our members that they're going to pitch in, and we're going to make this happen this year. So, yeah. To reduce trolling and to reduce less dedicated people, now everybody has to do an application. It's to go and get everybody on the same page. They know what our rules are. They know what our expectations are. They're going to go off and they're going to be model members if I'm lucky. And they know that they have to be active both in-game and on our website. Since if I'm paying $90 a year for a website in a TeamSpeak 3, then honestly I want people to use the stuff that I'm pumping probably over 100 to 200 hours into now. That's not 14 exactly. So yeah, that's a new thing. I've already cleared out all the people from the group. I've already removed tags and other things on the website. People are welcome to put an application in, but they're going to be expected to have a level of activity that I've always had. It's just nobody ever took it serious, so now I have to actually clamp down on the rules. Other stuff, 14 related. 2.5 hit. Story definitely went pants on head. And new dungeons, kinda like them, but they have a lot of weird mechanics for pugs that doesn't really work for a lot of people at this time. A little higher up there than the usual difficulty, I think. World of Darkness. I've only touched it twice because it's just been too much of a mess. Too many angry people screaming and yelling every time we go in. People abusing abandon spam. I'm gonna give it a couple of weeks to let everybody kinda unsub, and then I'll go back in. But at the moment I'm not seeing any necessity out of it. I can just grind poetics and soldiery on the side and still be happy, and not have to deal with 23 other people in a chaotic situation. Since it's kind of a love-hate situation there. They put in random mechanics finally. Like people have been asking, I know they did that with Stone Vigil hard mode on a boss, but the whole purpose of World of Darkness now, it revolves off various mechanics that bosses have, but they can do it at random times instead of the usual choreographed ballet dancing. And that's nice, but average players used to doing everything scripted, and it shows. And we got the new patch smell people that's kind of not making it fun. So yeah, me personally, I don't like it. Other people in the group, they are loving it. They pop in all the time in the World of Darkness at least once a day. I'm glad they're enjoying it. 2.51 is going to come out later this month. Triple Triad, Chocobo Racing and Breeding, Golden Saucer, of course. Mandeville Golden Saucer. So, in the words of Yoshida, please look forward to it. Gaming-wise, I haven't really kept up too much because I've been busy with schoolwork this time around. College and whatnot. Only things that's really interesting is that I figured out the reason why the Majora's Mask and the new 3DS bundles are so severely shorted. Nintendo's releasing them on Friday the 13th. That's just dumb. I would have took their usual Sunday release over that. But oh well. I'm kinda not the target audience since I don't really have the money to throw on that stuff right now. But yeah, Friday the 13th release for Nintendo products that are completely scalped and undersold or oversold and everything. Like every place is canceling pre-orders on legitimate customers that threw money out right off the bat. No rhyme or reason. It's just bad business all around. Let's see. The only other noteworthy thing is that if you look around online, amiibo Wave 3 is released now, and you can see grown men having lines longer than the PlayStation 3 and 4 and other console launches wrapped around Targets and other stuff this morning, trying to get the Rosalina and Luma amiibo. And that's just amazing. And there's always videos and pictures going around of defects and jacking the price up on these things. I just hope and hope and hope that my Mega Man and Sonic that's going to come in soon, they won't have anything wrong with them. But that's just me. Member highlight this time is going to be Graveyard Duck, who I had recently, but hey, he's actually stepping up, trying to be proactive in the community. He is going to Babscon, and he is going to represent us proudly. We're working with him, various members of the group, to go and get us some advertisement materials made, and hopefully expand the group to our more target demographic. 14's always a welcoming game, and we're always a welcoming group, provided people jump through our hoops, so yeah, I think it'll work out pretty good. And who knows, maybe one of these days, some of the people that we get from that group, Babscon, maybe they'll actually listen to the archive on the podcast and hear me root them on. But, yep, that's been your Bolts Brief podcast, Bolts and Brief, whatever you want to call it. A little longer than I expected. I kind of went on about the group, but hey, it's my group. It's over 2.5 years old now, and I've made it. I've crafted this baby. I'm carrying it. And I told the others that it's not just me this year that needs to go and step forward, it's others. And thankfully, my good men and others have stepped forward, and they're showing support. And when I said and did all that, it let me see who wasn't really with us. And they're not with us anymore. Plain and simple. But, yep. Gonna go and probably try to push our game nights a little stronger and open those to the public, but we'll see how that works. For now, I am SB, Master of Ceremony, and I am signing off the air. Everybody have a good day. Or night, depending on when you listen. Goodbye.